gift for you.
I see there's something in your hand. What is it?
I wrapped it in this beautiful bag that you gave me earlier. This is a gift. Well, you open it.
Okay. Look at that. Fantastic. That
This
is
one
so
is,
sweet.
I got this one for you.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thanks.
You should see the movie. You're great in it.
Great, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, it has your name on it, just in case.
Just put it on. I like it. Nothing ever.
It looks really good.
That's great. I am so happy to meet you. We haven't met. Your first time on the show. I've met your wife before. She's been on the show.
Yes.
Anna Faris is his wife. Anna Faris.
Anna, yes,
and,
yes.
And. And I love you in the movie, and I love you on Parks and Recreation.
Oh.
You're a very funny guy, and you're a charming guy, and also I like you very much because on the red carpet at the Emmys, you were wearing my underwear.
Yes.
Just coincidentally, they stopped to talk to you, and you all of a sudden lifted up and showed that you were wearing the.
I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan.
Go on.
I'm wearing, I've got some Ellen underwear on right now.
Really?
Are these available for the public? Can the public
Yeah.
buy? I'm telling you, I don't mean to just endorse your underwear, but they're really super comfortable underwear.
They are. They're our best seller.
Yeah, they're great. You should. Yeah, they're great. You should all have some Ellen underwear.
Yeah, Brad. So, it's a good time for you right now. Your show was nominated for Best Comedy, and
Yes.
And you're in a hit movie, Moneyball, which is that's a big little chunk of time for you right now.
Yeah,
right?
this is great. This is a great time. I feel like I've, on a scale of 1 to 10, I kind of hit 10 when I stopped having to serve people food. So I've been riding 10 ever since, and this is like a really nice part of that. Yeah.
This is fantastic.
This is great.
And when had you met Brad? Had you met Brad before?
Brad Pitt?
Yes, Brad Pitt.
No, I had never met him before the audition. We met in the audition, I believe.
I don't remember.
Yeah. Yeah, we met in the audition. It was, I don't know.
Did he make you nervous?
I'm nervous right now. Yeah. At the end of the day, you have to kind of put all that stuff aside. I mean, like, it's weird talking about you like you're not here, but you make people nervous, and you made me nervous, but you did everything you could to make me not nervous. I feel like, you put all that aside, and you're just.
I still don't remember.
Yeah. I used to say that he was just like a regular guy, but
and now no longer. No, he is.
it is, and you say that to just anybody else, and it's not a compliment.
That
You know what I mean?
regular guy.
Yeah, but I think it would be, right?
I'm right here.
So and had you played baseball before?
Yeah, I played a little bit as a kid. I played Little League, and from like T-ball till the age of about 13 or so. Always dreamed of being a pro one day, and it was really cool to just put the uniform on and be part of this movie. And it was the movie is really authentic to the sport. All the guys, like Brad was saying earlier, they're throwing 90-mile-an-hour fastballs. These are, except for me, all the actors, all the baseball players were cast by real pros. These are guys. There was like a 600-man tryout, and these are ex-pros. These are guys who can really play the game, and so I had to kind of do a bunch of training to sort of fit in there without looking like.
What do you mean? What did you have to do?
I had to lose a ton of weight. That was the first note I got. They were like, "You're a good actor, but you're too fat."
Oh, I remember.
Yeah. Oh, now you remember.
Right. Yeah.
He was the fat one.
Yeah,
you
I was the
remember
fat
that?
guy.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
It really is. Like I said, the movie is so great and so realistic, and it feels like, I mean, it is a true story. It feels like you're learning something about a sport that I really didn't know that much about. And I loved your character in the movie, and I just, I love the movie. What can I say?
Thank you.
All right, I got you a little gift as well.
Oh, that's so
before we,
thoughtful.
all right, you now have enough underwear.
Oh my gosh.
You have,
Oh my gosh. This is amazing.
All right. And then we also got you some baseball underwear that.
These are amazing.
Yeah, well,
oh my gosh.
you're welcome.
I'm gonna wear all of them tonight.
Okay, good.
I'll put every pair on.
If you would like to take a picture and send it, that would be
I can
great.
do that?
Yes.
Thank you very much
All
for
right.
my gift. I love it.
All right, congratulations. I mean, and I'm so glad that, yeah, just hold on to that
Okay.
for a little while. As if it's an ad, if you would just,
Ellen.
no,
The skin?
Yeah, it's not a cologne. You don't look off in the distance like it's a cologne.
I don't?
Suddenly like it's a Calvin Klein ad or something, like you're just staring at it. Congratulations, what an amazing time for you right now. I
Yeah.
love Parks and Recreation. You're fantastic on it, and you're in Zero Dark 30.
Yeah.
How about that?
Oh, thank you, guys. Yeah, that is, if you'd have told me, 10 years ago, that when I'm going out auditioning for everything and getting nothing, that I was gonna have a movie and a TV show at the same time, I would have barked at the moon.
Yeah.
And so it's awesome. It's great.
But I mean, really, and the fact that you're hilarious on Parks and Rec, and that you're in a dramatic role in this movie to show that range and to get that opportunity, because a lot of people get kind of stuck and typecast and don't get to do other things. It's amazing.
Yeah, it is. It's really lucky. I mean, I think, the director Catherine Bigelow, who's amazing, for Zero Dark 30. I don't think she'd seen Parks and Recreation. Kind of like luckily.
Yeah.
I don't think she would have looked at that guy and thought, Navy SEAL, you
Yeah.
know. So she gave me a chance. Luckily, she wasn't a fan of Parks and Rec, so
Yeah.
I snuck in there and I'm in the movie somehow.
And then
so.
she's like, what?
She's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Why are you wearing rollerblades? I'm like, that's what I do. I fall down on rollerblades. No, so that's pretty cool.
And you and Anna Faris have been married for how long now? 3 years? 4 years?
Three and a half years.
3.5 years?
Yeah.
And how's that going? Are you just an amazing husband?
Oh, yes. Yes. No. Gosh, no. I don't know. I try to be. I know I drive her crazy.
In what ways?
Oh boy. She's watching, so honey, I leave my towels on the floor sometimes.
What's so hard about hanging them up? I mean, why is that?
I'll tell you. No.
Why can't you just, instead of that, you just go that?
You have to understand. This is not an active choice. This is how my brain works. Instead of, eyes, I just have a microscope. And so whatever I'm looking at, I can see it very clearly and very close up and in detail, but anything else around it, just black.
So you just have peripheral vision and that's it?
Yeah, just this tunnel vision. Right now, Ellen.
Oh, well, that's what I like.
Crowd! Whoa! Now I'm losing it.
Now you forgot that there were people here.
Yeah, I did for a minute.
You must have trained like crazy for that, right?
Yeah, we trained really hard. I had a good advance. I had about 5 or 6 months before, and leading into the film that I was able to, like I said, just focus on it.
Is this the shape you were in? This picture that you tweeted out? This amazing body that you? Look at that. Is that for that movie?
Yeah, that was for that. That was.
And does everybody see the underwear he's wearing? He's wearing Ellen underwear.
Yeah.
Everybody was debating. The only way to see it is to zoom in on the crotch.
I got you.
No, we gave you like a ton of underwear last
Yes.
time, and you're clearly wearing it.
I'm wearing them right now.
Yeah, they're comfortable.
They're really very comfortable.
Yeah, they're very comfortable.
I'm wearing them now. But I mean, when you're given 100 pairs of underwear,
Yeah.
it turns out if you're a person like me who has gets their laundry done a couple times a month, you can't blaze through 100 pairs of. I still have some in the package. I'll wear those Ellen underwear until.
You should wear.
for a
You
long
should
time.
do laundry more than a couple of times a month. I'll just say that right now.
Really?
Yeah, you should. Well, you're busy. You have a new child. Let's talk about Jack. He's 5 months old. You said.
Yes.
And there's either a video or a picture of this precious child that I think you brought. That is.
Yeah. This is him. He
With the-
passed out in front of the TV.
With the remote.
With
Yeah.
the remote. It's been really amazing. I mean, Anna and I are both lead really fortunate lives. We're both actors. We've been able to do really cool things, meet neat people, and go cool places. so there's not a lot in life that really, and you probably relate to this, that there's not that much left that really excites you, like, wow, I can't believe that. And to see a baby get that excited by everything, because everything is a first. Everything is a brand new experience, from the first time they realize that the sound they're hearing is the thing that they're seeing. That's like an experience for them. And I'm reliving all the firsts all over again. The first time he recognizes me, or the first laugh, or the first taste of something sweet. The video we have is a combination of things. It's his first fruit, and it's also his first prank we've ever played on him, because it's a lemon.
Oh, that's. Oh. He doesn't know if he likes it or not.
Yeah, he doesn't know too much. Yeah.
Like the people feel about classic joke around here.
Yeah.
They're not same way, not really sure. That is a precious baby.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
I was just saying that the other day, like what an amazing experience when you have a baby to experience the first all over again. So it's funny you're saying that.
Oh, yeah.
And what a great dad you must be that you're actually noticing and taking all that in, because, that's a lucky kid that you're actually enjoying and absorbing that and taking the time to notice those moments.
Oh, yeah, I think he is a lucky kid, and
Yeah.
we're certainly lucky parents.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on everything. I adore you and Anna, and good luck with everything.
Thank you.
Come back.
I will.
Often, more often, and dance more often.
I'll dance
All
more.
right. Good. How you doing?
Good. Every time I've done this this is my third time on your show, and every time I'm like, I should dance more when I come out.
Yeah.
So I did. I danced a little more.
You did it. And
I immediately regret it.
No.
Yeah.
You're an excellent dancer, and I think I know why you're an excellent dancer. I think you need to share the news with everyone. You actually have something in common with Channing.
Oh, just one thing? Oh yes. Well, recently.
This is true.
It is true. It's true, but it's not really true. It's true. I don't know why I ever talked about this. When I was a kid, I was in a small town. I was a stripper for a little while. Oh, no. It's not. It was very low rent. I was like the very, very low rent Magic Mike.
How much would you make?
Oh, $40 a pop. I did it 3 times. That's why.
Like, where would you do it?
I did bachelorette parties in my hometown. My
You
friend's
show up like a
grandma
cop
had me.
or something like that?
No, I couldn't afford a cop outfit on my budget. No, I would just wear. I wasn't good. I would just like slowly, awkwardly dance, and then go down to my shorts, and they would be like, "No, here." It wasn't ever crazy.
Oh.
They just.
But pay you to
Here's
go
your
away
40
or
bucks.
something.
We said 40. Here you go. There you go. So it's not like there was not sexy.
So
it was
it
just
didn't
really
last
dumb.
that long.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Well, you look really good. You're in great shape. I've
Thanks.
seen some pictures that you've tweeted out in the Ellen underwear, and I appreciate it very much.
Ellen, I love your underwear so much. I've worn them every day for probably 2 years since you first gave them to me.
Mm-hmm. Same pair?
Well, I'm starting to run. You gave me like 300 pairs or something like that.
I did.
But all my relatives wear them now because they come and visit me and they steal the underwear.
Right.
So we're like the Ellen underwear gang. Yeah.
I actually, your wife, Anna, is on the show Monday.
Yes.
And so I'm going to ask her about this.
Yeah, I had this crazy dream just recently about this. I had a dream she was going to be a guest of yours in the future.
Yes.
And in the segment, it's so, dreams are so weird. In the segment, you gave her Ellen underwear but personalized so that no one could steal them anymore, so they had our names on it.
Right.
And then I woke up this morning and I looked at my phone and there was a video.
Did I give your baby underwear with his name on it too?
Everyone in the family.
So do you have...
I sent the video to the producers. I don't know if they have
So
it.
this is from the dream. Wow, this is amazing.
It's insane.
If this would
iPhones
happen...
Are amazing.
Come on, that is precious.
He's walking.
Oh, that's so cute. They fit, actually?
His fit. Mine are a little tight.
I'll get you some different ones. And he's walking now. How old is Jack?
He's about to be 15 months.
Look, that's just precious. He has a little bow on.
Yeah.
And then, do you want more? Will you have more kids?
Yeah, I think so. And this is a true story about a dream. I did dream the other day that we had another baby, and then I woke up and Anna said that she had a dream that she was pregnant. So I was like, whoa, might you be pregnant? I don't think she is. This is not like an announcement or anything. But I would like more.
Announce it, and then she'll feel like she has to get pregnant.
You got 9 months, honey.
Yeah. I said you were pregnant.
I said you were pregnant,
Yeah.
Ellen.
So really, you would do it that soon? Because that's you'd have another one right away.
I think I would. I mean, it's.
Well, you would. Would she? That's the.
Oh yeah. Well, we've talked about it. I mean, he's pretty awesome.
He's pretty awesome,
Yeah.
but you make cute babies, the two of you.
Oh,
yeah,
thanks,
really
thanks.
cute. And so for Delivery Man, you really look great, but you do, you have gotten in shape, and then you actually, for a role, you'll gain weight. Like in this film, you gained, how much did you gain?
At about 60 pounds by the time it was done, which for me was about a quarter of my body weight, where a lot of people that'd be like half their body weight. Like, so I'm already a bigger guy, so 60 pounds sounds like a lot, but I was almost 300 pounds by the time I did it.
Wow. Yeah. Well, you look good right now. You
Thanks,
look really good.
thanks.
So Delivery Man, tell everybody about the movie.
It's a really terrific movie that's not what you'd expect. It will move you. It's a lot about like acceptance and family, and it's one of those movies you go in expecting to see a Vince Vaughn movie that's going to be kind of outlandish and crazy. The premise is that he over-donated to a fertility clinic and ends up with 533 biological children. Which, when you hear it, is like, oh, that's going to be a laugher, but it gets, like, partway through the movie, you realize you're, like, in for sort of an emotional ride.
Yeah.
So it's a good family movie.
Well, the two of you together are fantastic. I mean, I love him, I enjoy him, and I love you. And Delivery Man, I look forward to seeing if I do give Anna all those underwear. That'll be interesting on Monday to see if that would be weird if it happens. Woo!
Hey, everybody. You're the best crowd.
I do. Well, it helps when I have people like you on. They're very excited. I haven't seen you in a while. You have been very busy.
It's been a while. I have been busy. You both. It goes so fast.
I know.
Happy New Year, everybody.
I mean, it really, you have gone from being on Parks and Rec to this guy on the cover of GQ. Look at that. And you're busy, and you're doing movie after movie, and are you able to take it all in, what has happened to you in such a short amount of time?
Wow. Nope, not at all. It's funny. I have this philosophy. I think that, like, you want to live life trying to minimize regrets, you know? Mm-hmm. You don't want to be someone, I don't want to be 100 years old and look back at this moment in my life and think, I never stopped to smell the roses. I never stopped for a minute. Oh, see, it smells terrific.
Yeah.
So I can say to 100-year-old me, you did stop.
You did stop.
You were on Ellen. You picked up some flowers.
And you smelled them.
You smelled them.
Yeah.
And it was really great. It was a killer bit.
Yeah.
It really worked. I think you got to maintain perspective. It's a tough thing to wrap your head around, I think, but I'm just glad that honestly, I've been pretty happy since I haven't had to be a waiter. That's like been my baseline.
That's it?
Yeah.
Anything above a waiter?
Anything above a waiter,
Yeah.
Anytime I get too caught up in my own story, I just have a dirty diaper to change, and it's like, oh yeah.
But don't you think, I waited tables. I think it's important to have that experience to see the other perspective. I like when people wait tables. I think it's really great training for everybody.
I think so too. I think nothing makes me more mad than sitting with someone who isn't respectful to the person who's waiting on them. You know what I mean? Like,
I agree.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I hate that. It's like,
if they're just looking down and they don't look up.
Or you don't say please or thank you, or like you don't acknowledge. That sucks. That sucks.
Then you're like, you've never waited tables.
That's right.
You clearly don't know what it's like to have a four-top and be doing that.
Be stuck in the weeds and trying to deliver all this food, and then someone's like, I'm not going to give you a tip. It's like, dude, you crazy?
Oh, we could go off on people like that. You and I.
Let's go. That'd be awesome.
But we should just focus on kind, nice things.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So you have, you said dirty diapers. How old is Jack, right?
Yeah, Jack.
How old is he now?
He's 2.5 now. Yeah.
That's a cute age.
It is a really fun and cute, amazing age. Look at that 12th man.
I
Look
mean,
at him.
come on. Are you patient with him?
You know, it is really very easy to be patient with this kid.
Is
He
it?
is just a remarkable kid.
He's good?
Yes.
Well,
And
what about the terrible twos? He's not in that?
no.
There's no terribleness
I think,
happening?
From what I understand, most of the terrible two stuff comes from a kid's or a toddler's inability to express what they want.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they know what they want, but they can't tell you because they don't know the words yet.
Right.
He's so vocal. He just never. It's not that hard for him.
He's talking?
Yes, and it's super frustrating because you're like, all right now, Jack, I think it's time for bed. And he'll say, I thought about it, and no thanks, Dad. Not right now. And I'm like, he's so polite. What am I supposed to do? He'll be like, I don't think so. I'd rather not right now.
Well,
And I'm
he's
like, I did teach you to be polite. Okay, you can stay up.
wow.
He's really manipulative. I
Well,
think it's
also,
manipulation.
that's early, especially for a boy to talk, isn't it?
From what I understand, it is. I mean, he's our only child, so I don't have a lot of experience against which to weigh his upbringing so far. But yeah, it's pretty early, I think. He's really smart and vocal.
Wow, I'm just going to call him a genius right now.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
He truly is.
That's amazing.
He says amazing things, profound things. I was laying next to our bed while we made a little nest for him on this little retreat we took over the
I'm
holidays.
sorry you made a nest?
Yeah. We spit and twigs.
I see.
It was like a tiny nest, like lots of pillows and stuff. So, because we didn't have a crib, so we was gonna sleep on the floor in his little nest. And I was sitting down and I said, you know, Jack, there's a lot of people here and it's very loud, and you know, people are gonna be having a lot of fun, and there might even be some tension. And he just said, it's family. I was like, I would start crying.
Yeah.
I'm like, thank you, son, you're right. Yeah, he's like my therapist.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It was amazing.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about drinking better wine to be patient with him.
Yeah, no.
If your kids were that smart, you wouldn't have anything to worry about. That's the problem right there. So you're drinking, you know what he drinks? Maybe this is the ticket, is you drink the Fireball stuff.
Yeah, Fireball. That.
Yeah.
That's right.
great.
That's right. I don't know why. I don't even know why. It's. I guess I liked hot tamales as a kid growing up, and now I'm old enough to consume alcohol, so I put the two together. And that's really terrific. For some reason, it's just what we always drink.
I just recently heard about it. I didn't.
Do you like it?
I've never had it, but it sounds horrible.
It's garbage. It is hot liquid garbage.
But you know, they found like something that's in antifreeze in it. You know that?
Really?
Yes.
That makes sense. I drank some and I was like out in the snow in my boxers. I was like, I'm not even cold.
Yeah. Well,
The antifreeze.
because you had antifreeze in it. That's why. Yeah.
It can't have that much antifreeze, because if it had a lot, I'd be dead by now.
Well,
As much Fireball as I've drank.
if we have some backstage, I'll bring some to you.
Will you?
Yeah, if
That would
I'm
be-
giving out booze to people in the audience, I
Yeah?
should bring you a. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back. So this is the final season of Parks and Rec, and how are you feeling about that?
I feel sad. I feel a little sad. It's been 7 amazing seasons.
You weren't even supposed to be a regular, right?
Not originally, no. I was just a guest star that came on for 6 episodes, and then they ended up keeping me on and putting me in every episode, all 7 seasons.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Thank you.
And then look at you now.
Hey.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
We're going to do something, but before we do it, I think I have something for you. Andy, bring out the Fireball stuff. Woo. I don't know how much you drink.
That's about enough.
Is that right? I don't know how much you're supposed to serve, so I just, you know.
Yeah, 20
yeah.
shots.
20 is right?
20 shots is right.
Okay. You can have 1 shot or whatever you want, because we're going to do something that you're very good. No, thank you. No, you go ahead.
I have to drink them both?
Oh, you can whatever you want.
Ooh. Oh, you ever smelled regret?
That'll help you fall. Good.
That's great.
All right, now you're ready to go.
Yeah.
I may not even have to ask you to do it. You'll just
Yeah.
fall down on your own. So Chris he's got this amazing talent of you're able to just actually pratfall.
A pratfall, yeah.
Yes.
a big thing I did on Parks and Rec for years was just fall down.
Yeah.
Like, if you look back on Andy, he never really needed to be in any of the storylines. They just added him so sometimes he could fall down. And so, yeah.
You're good at just falling down and not
Yeah.
hurting yourself. You never, ever hurt yourself.
Never hurt myself.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna demonstrate a Pratt fall.
Okay.
By
Chris Pratt.
So, hey, okay, I think I go over here.
Maybe it's named after you. Yes, I'm going to throw a football at you.
Yeah,
and,
okay.
And then,
I'm glad we did this here. Stretch.
oh,
Always
here it
warm
is.
up. All right, that's good. That's good.
All right.
Okay.
Let's hope I hit you. I'm not
Okay.
really sure. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Bring it to me.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right.
That's good.
Come sit down. I have
Yes.
a gift for you. I have a gift because you're a big Seahawks fan, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
All right, we got some Seahawks fans.
They're doing very well.
Yeah, they're having another great season. It's been awesome.
Okay, so between the Fireball and the Seahawks fan and the child and all the things that are going on in your house and Anna, who's actually hosting tonight, People's Choice.
That's right.
It'll be fun. I'll see her tonight.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, we really got you last time, didn't we? We pranked you real good.
Oh, dirty, rotten trickster.
All right.
Mean and evil. Ellen, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Just wear that.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Ellen.
Hey, Chris. Oh, you got away from the dinosaur.
Somehow. Yeah.
They're saying you're epic. They're holding up epic.
No, I saw some fails. I saw some fails.
No one's holding up a fail with you, sir. First of all, you're in great shape, and I know that. But I just heard, and I'll tell you why I know that. But I just heard that you ran a half Ironman. Mm-hmm. So,
Yeah.
in case you don't know, a half Ironman is 1.2 mile swim, 56-mile bike ride, and a 13.1 mile run.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thanks.
How did you? I mean, I just saw you not too long ago. Did you do it after I saw you?
Yeah, this was about 2 weeks ago.
And so you were training? You've been training for this for a while?
Yeah, it's been about I had about 4 months to train for it. And so that's, usually you'd probably want to give yourself maybe a little longer for the training for that. Because the thing about it is the training sucks, but then the race itself also sucks. So that's the key you have to remember.
So
is they're both have you ever had a panic attack?
Yeah.
This is about a 7-hour panic attack.
Like okay, so the first thing is the swim?
Yeah, you swim 1.2 miles to start off.
In where? What?
We were in a lake. It was in Florida, so it was in a lake in Florida.
Where there's gators and stuff?
Gators and stuff, yeah.
Gators and stuff. Okay,
Yeah.
so you swim in a lake.
Yeah.
And at what point during the swim, the bike, or the run did you go, oh, what have I gotten myself into?
Probably 25 yards into the swim,
Uh-huh.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna die out here. That's when the panic attack started. Yeah, it was about that. It was like there were moments of sheer terror. No. There were some moments that weren't sheer terror, but mostly
Mostly sheer terror.
mostly sheer terror.
Wow, that's very impressive. And what made you want to do it?
Well, I got challenged to do it. A friend of mine is a former Navy SEAL, and he was on an operation in 2007 in Iraq, and one of his friends was killed, and another of his friends is a guy named Mike Day. He was shot 27 times, and he survived. And he competed and completed this half Ironman.
The same one you were in?
The same one I was in, yeah. And
Wow.
yeah, it's a big deal. And yeah, and we did it to raise funds for the Carrick Brain Center down in Dallas, Texas, and they help a lot of different people, some wounded veterans, and also just brain injury patients, and he basically like carried me across the line, and I I haven't even been shot once,
Yeah.
let alone 27 times.
Yeah.
So that was pretty amazing.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, good for you for doing that.
Well, yeah, I'll never do it again.
No, but
thank you. Yeah.
just the fact that you could say you did it, and
Yeah.
the fact that it's called a half, that there's
There's
a hole.
another Iron Man, an
There's
Iron Man.
another half of that. That's incredible. and you just were you vacationing in Hawaii just now?
I was, yeah. Anna and I and Jack went to Kona.
That baby of yours is precious.
Thank
by
you.
the way, he's
Thank you.
adorable. So you went to Kona, and what did you do? Just
Oh,
relax?
is that a?
It's just
oh,
you
there's
and
us.
Anna.
Yeah, look at that picture.
That's gorgeous. That's
Look at
not
that.
that's not real. That's on the side of a van.
There he is.
Look, there's Jack.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
We had the best time. It was so relaxing. We did not want to leave. We really didn't. It was one of those, we had one of those moments where I was like, oh God, I don't want to go. I just was having the best time. It was
Well,
so
you
fun.
used to live there, right? Did you
Yeah.
live?
I lived in Maui.
Uh-huh.
Maui, yeah.
But you didn't live
yeah.
in a fancy way.
Yeah, yeah. I lived in a van in Maui for about a
Right.
year when I was 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so.
That van, right
Is
there.
that the van? Wow.
Would that be you in the van?
That's me, and that's literally the script that got me out of Maui. That script is for Cursed Part 3, the movie that I got paid $700 to do that.
$700.
I know, I was like, score! I lived in a van, I was like, yeah! To act? Okay, woohoo!
You know,
That $700 lasted me 1 year.
yeah, I bet if they didn't know you lived in a van, you would have gotten more money. But it was like anything. We could give him $400. He'll take it. So then you went back to shoot this movie, Jurassic World. How cool is that to go back and shoot a giant, big blockbuster when you lived in a van there?
It's so surreal and one of those weird full circle things that happens in life. Like when I was there, I mean, I was having the time of my life. At 19 years old, just like living in a car with my friend, and
So, there was another guy in there
yeah, I
with
had a
you?
roommate.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a roommate.
Well,
Yeah, so it wasn't lonely. It was pretty awesome. 'Cause there was two
yeah.
of us, so
It's kind of hard to bring a girl back to the van if you've got a roommate.
yeah, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. People, a lot of, and I was young, and
Oh, you've been drinking.
yeah, she's been drinking your.
She thinks it's exciting because she had some of my drink. So this is the fourth one, and
Mm-hmm.
and is there pressure because this is like, and plus it's been a while, right?
Yeah, it's been 21 years since the first movie came out, which is pretty unbelievable
Yeah,
to think.
it is.
And I think it was good timing for this movie to come out now. What the movie does in a really great way is it focuses on our society and how we've changed. Our relationship with science has changed so much over 20 years. Because if you think about it, 21 years ago, we didn't have Google, we didn't have social media. Like our internet was, we weren't like as far advanced as then as we are now, and we've come up with this sort of tech fatigue. Like nothing really impresses us anymore as a society. And so this movie deals with the theme of looking at that and exploring like why kids. Oh my God, why? All right.
Go ahead.
So I forgot. I lost my train of thought. I was fighting hard to stick to the talking points. Do you notice that?
I know.
Yeah, and then you did the
I
sound.
know.
You did that intentionally.
No, I did not. I was listening to you.
Dinosaurs?
Yeah, you were doing.
I think they talk. The
changed.
dinosaurs talk. I think. I don't know.
Whatever you said was fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh.
Okay, we're back with Chris Pratt, and we thought we would play a game of dinosaur trivia called Dino Wrong or Dino Right. Who better to play against you than our own little dinosaur expert, Noah Ritter? Come on out, Noah. Look who that is.
Let's go!
Do you know who that is?
Chris Pratt.
That's Chris Pratt. Do you still like dinosaurs? Good, okay, because it's a game about dinosaurs. And you're a big fan of Jurassic Park, right?
Yep.
Okay, great. All right.
Can't wait to see the movie.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Can't wait to see Jurassic World.
Yeah, it'll be really great. Okay. So Noah, all right, here's where we're going to ask questions, and it's all about dinosaurs. The first person to hit their button is going to get a point. Noah, I know how much you love our PA, Robbie, and so he's going to come out. He's going to be the host of this game show. Come on out, Robbie.
All right.
Okay,
It's your friend.
let's go.
Go, Noah.
Yeah. All right, so the first person to hit the button and answer correctly gets the point. Okay, hands behind your backs, gentlemen.
All right, first question. A person who studies dinosaurs is known as what?
Paleontologist.
Yeah! Woo! Good job, Noah.
Chris.
All right, second question. What's the difference between an herbivore and a carnivore? Noah.
Is that one of them is a meat eater and the other is a plant eater?
That is correct. Yeah. Woo! All righty.
Look, he's throwing it in your face, dancing and celebrating.
Going down,
and everything.
Noah.
All right. Next question. How many horns did a triceratops have?
Free.
That's correct. Look at that.
Yeah!
Look at that.
On fire!
You are on fire. All right, all right.
All right.
Come on, Chris, come on.
That's why he's cheating.
When did the dinosaurs go extinct?
Chris.
65 million years ago.
That's correct.
I got free!
We'll see, we'll see.
All righty. Next question. What came first, the Jurassic or the Triassic period?
Triassic!
That's correct. Good job, Noah.
Oh! In your face! Yeah!
So it is 4-1, and he says in your face. So let's see.
All righty. Which is bigger, a T-Rex or a Brachiosaurus?
Noah.
Brachiosaurus!
Yep. That's correct.
Ow! 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 Yeah! Yeah!
Jeez. Noah.
All right.
All righty. How big was a Stegosaurus's brain? The size of a car or the size of a walnut? Chris.
The size of a walnut.
That is correct. Good job. There you go.
Five.
5 to 2?
5-2.
Five to
Still
two.
Noah is
Basically
in the
best
lead.
of 11.
True or false? Pterodactyls are dinosaurs?
False!
Noah.
They're not?
That is correct.
What are they?
Flying reptiles.
Flying reptiles. They're not dinosaurs. Wow, impressive. All right.
That.
Noah, you won.
Give me a hand, buddy.
Noah wins. Chris,
Good job, Noah.
you get a consolation prize. Bring it up.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
This is for my sweet friend Noah. Look at this, buddy. None of these toys are even out in the store yet.
Wow.
You get them all.
Well, hello, you two.
Hello.
I'm so happy to see both of you.
Oh, thank you.
Even though we kind of live really close to each other, we never see each other because you're working all the time. And the last time we saw each other, this happened.
Oh, totally fine.
That was the last time
Yeah.
I saw you.
Oh,
That was a long
that's
time.
so weird.
I know, doesn't
In
it
such
seem-
a small town.
I know. I don't know how that's possible. And you two actually didn't know each other before this film, right?
No.
No, we had never met.
Did you meet prior to to make sure there was chemistry? Because it's basically the two of you for most of the film.
And then there's no chemistry.
They just-
and the
yeah.
whole movie just
Yeah.
falls apart.
Yeah.
No, there's a lot of
They just,
chemistry.
they kind of just took a gamble, I guess. They just thought that we would be okay in a movie
Yeah.
together, and so
Well,
they
and it worked out real good. It's a really, really good movie.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we'll talk about it because there's so many other things to talk about first. We teased to the movie later, see?
Yeah.
Can't talk about it now,
No.
but it's really good.
We're not here to talk about the movie.
Oh, but I'm going to
No,
talk about
we are
it
coming
anyway.
out with a fragrance.
Yeah. Oh, together.
Yeah, together.
Yeah, what's it called?
It's called Stink.
Yeah. With a Q-U-E. S-T-I-N-Q-U-E. Yeah. It's really good.
They actually call you the male Jennifer Lawrence. Did you know that?
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
I'm flattered. I just can see why you would.
I just heard that today. I didn't know that that was really a real thing, but because you're so nice,
It could be worse.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
could be called, yeah.
He's much, much nicer than me.
Is he nicer than
yeah,
you?
he's like a hard worker. He has a good attitude. He's very positive.
you don't have any of those things?
No. I'm just like, when are we leaving? I was like, ah! And he had to do basically everything because I suffer from paranoia mixed with delusions. So I thought that if I were in a harness, I would never be able to bear children. So he took care of all the harness
Yeah,
work.
all the stunt work I did.
He did all of it.
And there was about a week where I was working solo, and I remember hanging in this harness with this spacesuit that was really heavy. It was incredibly uncomfortable, and I just remember saying, "You guys better get this together because Jen is not going to do this. Like, you better have this figured out by the time Jen
I
gets
put
back."
it on for 1 second. Was like, hell no.
Yeah.
Well, you did have it on in one scene, right?
One scene. No, I don't know how many scenes I did. I mean, I had to ultimately do it. I just complained a lot.
Yeah, I see. Because it looked very heavy, that thing we're talking about.
Yeah.
How heavy was it?
75
Yeah, it was like 75 pounds. Yeah, this is a spacesuit, and it was tough to figure out because you're trying to create the illusion of zero gravity, like we're in space, we're floating around, and so.
And yet you have this thing that's 75 pounds.
And you're hanging by like essentially a
Major
pair of like
opposite.
like weird underwear with hooks on it.
What?
They didn't make you wear the hook underwear?
I just never got
see?
hook underwear.
No, they're like this. It's like this thing that goes around you, and then they
Yes,
hook you on.
I didn't do it.
Here.
You already have a child.
Yeah, it's true.
I was like, I don't want anything going.
That's it.
You think you can't have children if you wear a harness?
Yes. I'm sick.
Wow. So, did you know that what the movie was before you signed on? That you'd be, it's
Not really.
it's
I
a
just kind of
space-
read my lines.
You flip through for
She
your
wears
character.
a pretty dress. That's cool.
It is pretty cool outfits because it's sort of the future. So it's like, well,
Yeah.
it is the future, not sort of.
That's
You know that Jennifer was voted most talkative. Was it high school?
Middle school.
Middle school. And 2 years in a row, right?
Yeah, 2 consecutive.
Most talkative.
I learned a lot about the Real Housewives that I didn't know before.
Right.
But there were other
Wait, what
topics
did you
as well.
say? What was
If,
the thing?
if Jen ever tells you, you know what I read somewhere, what she means is, you know what I saw on the Real Housewives?
I was getting a lot of Lyme disease information from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
Of Beverly
And so
Hills?
I kept repeating it and was like, you know,
She's
this
like,
is
you have
really
to be careful. I
interesting.
mean, listen, if that's the symptoms, you have to understand that Yolanda went through that. I was like, again, I have no idea what you're talking about.
So there's talking, there's singing. I understand there's a lot of singing on the set. Do you not remember that, Jen?
Oh, do you believe in love?
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah.
good.
Thank
There.
you. Thanks. I don't know. Maybe I'll do something with it one day.
Just to share
Yeah.
show
I didn't
about-
realize that I did that. That must be like a tick.
Yeah.
What an annoying tick.
No, it's
Oh my
great.
God.
You have you just an
Oh my God, a
incredible
wake-up
singing
call
voice.
on Ellen.
Yeah.
I can imagine how annoying that must be.
Yeah.
You were
didn't-
trying to memorize the lines and I just kept going.
You kept doing Cher.
Did you not know you were singing Cher?
Not really. I like.
I was like, I do. I believe in life after love. I get
Yeah.
it.
And you rap, apparently.
He's really, really good.
Like
Oh,
your
that's-
own songs?
I'm starting to sweat. Do you see
Yeah,
sweat
I do
pouring out
see
of
you
me?
sweating.
I was like, I think I'm gonna have to rap on Ellen.
No, you don't need to.
I do, but I'm afraid I'm gonna
with your
have
microphones on
yeah, my mic's on it and the boob
Anyway.
sweat. But
What,
other
to
than
take the jacket off?
Boob sweat.
I get moob sweat.
You get boob sweat?
Moob.
Oh, what? Moob.
A moobie. I think it's because of deodorant. Not to brag, but
I saw something about this.
I put it on.
Real Housewives.
Yeah?
I put some on a couple days ago, and it's an antiperspirant, and that means that the sweat's like I'm gonna come out right here. It wants to come out my pits. It can't. Travels to my moobs.
Oh.
Moobs?
No,
No, you said you went like that. You went.
mine hang very low. Man boobs.
Yeah.
They hang low.
That's what I thought, but when you went like that, then I thought maybe I was wrong about what moobs meant. But,
No, that's mutts.
yeah.
No. Well, I guess they'd just be called. No. Hey.
Hey,
Yeah, I know. Guys, I gotta take this phone
Yeah.
call.
all right, we have to take a break because that's okay. We'll take a break. We're back with Jennifer Lawrence and Chris Pratt. So you shot the movie, and which we will get to and talk about, which is really, really good. I thought the concept was an interesting concept. But you shot in Atlanta, and Anna and Jack came to the set, right?
Yes.
How great is that little family?
God,
Don't
they're
you-
so cute. And his son is a genius.
He is.
And Anna is nice and hilarious, and they're like in love. They look like a Nicholas Sparks novel.
Yeah.
You know when you see people who are so happy,
Yeah.
it just makes you miserable?
Yeah.
Look at that cute picture of.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was wondering what you're looking at. Oh, look.
It's a cute picture.
Yeah, he would come. Jack comes to set and. Because he's been to several movie sets now, and he was on set, and he sits in the monitor, behind the monitors with the headphones on, like you see, and he was watching the monitors with Jen and I, and he said, just to nobody in general, he said, "Can I get a coconut water?"
Nobody.
I was like, oh my. He obviously saw I was like, oh no, he's such a little Hollywood brat already.
No, he's
Just
not.
he said it out loud.
He's
It's
the
like, well, someone's gonna
sweetest
hear me, and
boy.
someone's gonna bring it to me. Oh.
That's adorable.
He is a sweet little
That's
boy.
adorable. And your family came to visit as well?
Yeah, my grandparents came, and they came in the scene when you were dancing.
Right.
That thing we'll get to. A lot of singing and dancing. Anyway, he was dancing, and my grandparents still to this day think he's a stunt dance man. And so when they see pictures of us, they're like, wow, that stunt dance man really got far quickly.
Did they not know it was Chris?
Yeah, well, not at first. They were like, wow, that stunt dance man is a really great dancer. And I was like, that's Chris Pratt. And they didn't know who you were. And so they just thought that I was saying the name of the stunt dance man.
Yeah.
So it didn't solve any problems. Anyway, I guess, and I
Well,
probably
you
just
can
gave
tell
up
them.
after a while, and I was just like,
Yeah, that's a stunt man. Yeah, exactly. And
They're
you were
so
shooting
sweet.
another movie at the time, right?
Guardians of the Galaxy 2, we filmed at. We filmed that filmed in Atlanta at the same exact stage.
I hated it.
And so we rolled over right into Guardians of the Galaxy 2 as she
was
was
horrible.
finishing up our movie.
I had to go do scenes by myself.
Oh, no.
I know.
But just that he left
Yeah. Great movie. It's a great movie, but it takes your friends away. So.
you alone. Yeah.
They don't tell you that.
You're alone. The movie is, and we'll get to it. we will. But first of all, you're naked a whole lot in this movie. You're naked several times.
In Passengers.
In Passengers. And it's like full on naked. And it's,
Yeah, well, you don't see my.
No, you don't see your
My bits.
your mutts.
I don't see my.
Your mutts. But you see your backside, and you look good.
Oh,
You look,
thank you.
damn.
Thanks.
You look really, really good.
Ellen, thank you.
I'm telling you. Yeah, you look really good.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, the idea, well, we're gonna get to the movie.
We'll get to the movie, and you're because you're by yourself a whole lot in the movie too.
Yeah.
So you should be by yourself as well because he was by himself.
That's true.
Yeah, it's true.
So it was only fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we'll take a break, and then we come back. We're going to talk about the movie.
What?
All right. This is a really fun game, and
Oh.
no. No,
He's attacking me.
Yeah, you have to name the three things first, and
Okay.
then hit the buzzer.
Okay.
You have to do it within 5 seconds. So we're going to start with
Ooh,
you.
5-second rule.
Yeah, 5-second rule.
Ah.
So I give you 5 seconds to name these things. Put your hands. Oh, you can put them there. Name 3 movies that take place in space.
Galaxy Quest, Passengers, Star Wars, Star Trek.
And 5 seconds. 0.5 seconds is fair. All right. All right, Jennifer. Name 3 planets besides Earth.
Mercury, Jupiter, and Venus.
Ah,
For the love of God.
broken.
Thank God I did that.
I know.
Yeah.
It would
Well,
have been
I said
horrible.
it.
Chris, name 3 of your favorite body parts of the opposite sex.
Lungs, nipples and feet.
Lungs, nipples, and feet.
Yeah,
All right.
in that order.
Jen, same question of the opposite sex.
Okay, upper back, bicep, and that dent
Obliques?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Whew. All right.
Right here?
Right here. Oh, God. I just realized.
Depends on who you are.
No, that was not. I just realized that looked like I was totally pointing down. That's not. It's so much worse that I was oblivious to it, too.
Yeah.
I just kept going,
And what is it? What is it?
What's that called? What do you call that thing?
I still stand by that as well.
All right. Tell us 3 things you should never say to your wife.
What? I wasn't listening.
Those pants do make you look fat.
Yeah, those pants. Yeah, don't wear those.
Are you sure you want to eat that?
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to eat that?
That's a good one.
That's a good one to say to your wife. Oh, man. Tell us 3 things someone should never say to you.
Turn off the reality TV. It's ruining your brain, which apparently is true.
It's
based on
rotting
this
your
game.
brain.
I guess that's it.
It's
right?
too
I don't have to
late.
keep going. It's too late. Right. So I guess don't tell me the truth.
Give us 3 nicknames for making love.
God, they're giving you all.
Whoopee.
That's the first one.
And hitting it. Is that one? That's not really making love, though.
What's one more?
Just go straight in for humping.
Humping. Right.
You just gotta.
All right. So you've got lots of them. Name 3.
Oh, I can't repeat.
No.
Screwing, doing it. What? No?
And
They were giving you a hint. Give us 3 of your favorite red carpet poses.
I call this one icon.
I've never seen that. All right. I think that's all.
Thank God.
Thank God.
I know. It was.
But I won, though, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Woo!
Are these new?
Vinyl.
Is that vinyl?
That's vinyl.
That's nice. Woo, those feel good. That's a nice. These are nice.
Yeah. Have you not been here since we've had these chairs? We've had these a while. Maybe
Really?
you just don't remember. You're just too busy.
Yeah,
You-
I
you-
don't know, but I don't. They didn't feel this good last time.
Really?
I bet you we'll go back. We'll go back through and we'll see new chairs.
You know what? We are going to go right now. We're going to go back through and see if you've been sitting in these chairs before, and I guarantee you have.
You would probably know, I guess.
No, not
They
necessarily.
feel new. They feel really nice.
You just have more-
Maybe it's my palms are different.
Yeah.
New moisturizer. Or
Maybe
something.
you've acquired a new sensitivity of touch by.
Oh, I know what it is. I didn't spray tan, so I have sensitivity in my palms that I don't normally have.
Do you spray tan the palms of your hands?
Exclusively.
Just the palms.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a whole new.
I'm really insecure about the paleness of my palms.
Yeah, so it's just the palms of the hand.
Yeah, that's right.
You have been so busy. I mean, I'm so happy for you because you're doing great, but you're traveling, you're like all over the world.
It feels like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I am. I'm all over the world. But it's easy because of airplanes now. It's different than it was in say the 1700s.
I see.
You know.
When they would
I don't
promote
have to-
movies back then, they would have to take
a ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd get in like a sailboat. And that was hard.
And talk about the play they were promoting. Yeah. So.
You'd get one press tour your whole life. That was it.
And by then the play is closed.
The play's closed.
it's
And
like-
you weren't even there to do the play.
people are like,
so
we can't get there. Why are you promoting this
You-
in another place in the world?
It's a big mistake.
So Jack and Anna
Yeah.
have been with you, I assume.
Yeah, they have been, which has been really nice. They haven't been able to accompany me on, like, every time that I've gone away to do a
There they are.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking.
Let's just look at them. Look at them.
They came with me, you know, on this most recent press tour. They've come with me, and it's been really great because I'm with Anna in these foreign locations. I have somebody who really cares deeply about culture, and is like, hey, let's go tour this thing or go see this, and I'm able to enjoy the time much more than I would if I was just by myself and
Yeah.
I was stuck in my hotel watching movies or something.
So you were actually getting out and doing things.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
right.
good. Was Jack there with you for that?
Yeah, he was there with
So
me.
he's like traveled. He's 4 now, right?
Yeah, 4.
And he's traveled all over the world.
Yeah, he's been to a lot
That's
of
a
different
lot.
parts of the world.
That's great for him to be experiencing different cultures and different people and.
Yeah, it really is. It's so much different than my own upbringing, for sure. I mean, he's being exposed to a lot of different cultures and different people, and you know, it's pretty neat. I would look through my passport recently, and I saw like a visa for China and then one for Russia, and I was like, I could be a spy. Like, if you look at my passport, you might think I was a spy.
And do people think you're a spy when you're going to the airport? Do people actually stop you?
No. I think that they know that I'm.
You're not a spy.
They know. I'm pretty sure they know I'm not.
That's
a spy.
how you could be a spy, because no one would ever think you are a spy.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you straight up. I would be the worst spy.
Really?
Yes. If I have like I've grown really accustomed to being taken care of.
Yeah.
If I didn't have my team of people, I would probably starve to death.
Really?
In like 2 hours or something.
By the way, you are starving yourself to death. You're always on a diet because you're
Yeah.
always working out and doing like these amazing movies.
It's the worst.
We're going to talk about that in a minute. But I want to hear about, because Jack is 4, so
Yep.
you and Anna, I know, read to him at night,
Yes.
bedtime stories. So what kind of, I mean, that must be like, you must both get into it and act it out so much that he's got like a performance going on.
He does. Yeah, he does. He has like 2 actors reading the other day we were reading this book. It's so funny because we're strangely competitive with each other when it comes to entertaining him and getting into the voices and the characters. And it would, you know, I'll read the left page and she'll read the right page, and we're reading this book, and you know, I start affecting a little accent for the character, and then she's like, oh, and then she starts doing these, you know, gesticulating and laughing, and then before long, it's like we're completely not even paying attention to whether or not he's even, we're so competitive with one another. It's like, you know, I'm calling in my hair and makeup team to come in. I've got my costumes out. I'm like, aye, then is that how it's going to be? And it was funny, and we got a kick out of that. Yeah.
And he's asleep, not even
Yeah, he
paying
does not
attention.
care.
Yeah.
He's like, seriously.
And then you were on Anna's show recently. Now, how
Yeah.
did that come up? Did you audition, or did they?
It's been a 9-year-long audition.
Wow.
Yeah, and I finally got the part.
You finally got on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does Mom on CBS, and I got to be part of it, and I got to tell you, it was so fun. I've never done that format. I did, you know, Parks and Rec was a half-hour comedy, but it's all considered single camera. There's no live studio audience. There's no laugh track, and so doing that with her show, which is a sitcom that has, you know, those elements, it was unlike anything I'd ever done before, and I really liked it. I mean, it's like this, like, you know, having the energy of a great crowd. Say hello, say make it. Like, to be able to do that is so cool. How do you not do that all the time?
Yeah.
I would just, hello, do it again. It feels so powerful.
Because it's exhausting for them to do that overnight. You can't just
Yeah.
keep going. Couldn't just do it again.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can there. Oh, you
They're gonna go home and like, my throat is so sore because Ellen and Chris made us scream over and over again. So Gardens of the Galaxy Volume 2, this is, I mean, who would have thunk it? The first one, and you've got a...
I would have.
You would have thunk it with the raccoon and with the...
No, I know. Honestly, I remember doing a press tour. It was for the first movie. It was the first time I'd ever done anything like that. And overwhelmingly, I'd hear from the press, they were like, so, are you prepared to be in Marvel's first big failure? Like, they would ask me that kind of thing in different words, and I started getting really nervous, like, oh no, this is terrible. I signed up for this movie and it's not gonna work. But then, luckily, it worked.
Yeah, big time
so
work.
No one really knew that.
And
it
this
would
is
work.
getting great. This is huge. I mean, Volume 2,
Yeah,
huge.
Yeah, it is. People are really responding to it. And
You're
we're
the
very
only
grateful.
one who didn't have to wear all kinds of crazy makeup, and so it's an easier thing for you.
It's so awesome.
Yeah.
I roll in a set, I'm like, hey, how you guys doing? And they've already been there for like 5 hours getting makeup put on. I'm like, no, I know it's hard. I had to get my sideburns cut down, and so it's very difficult for me as well.
No, but it's like, I mean, you really have, your career has taken off in ways, and especially with this movie being, I mean, do you realize how big you have to be on the cover of Skittles, M&Ms, and Doritos? Do you understand?
it's such a cruel twist of fate that I don't get to eat any of this stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've never wanted to have Doritos more, and I'm on them, but I can't even eat them.
Can't eat them. So tell me, you're not eating them because now you're doing Jurassic?
Yeah, I'm
again?
shooting Jurassic World 2 right now.
Okay, so you're
Yeah.
every time I see you, you are working out and dieting for another role. And how do you have the energy? Because anybody who's ever dieted and worked out at the same time to try to lose weight, you have no energy. You're tired, you're hungry. How can you work like this?
Well, I have food delivery, and you know, it's like really healthy, super clean type stuff. And that's what I need, because if I am left to my own devices, I'm like, you know how like if you accidentally dump a whole jar of goldfish food in with the fish, it'll die? It'll like eat all of it, it won't know when to stop? That's me.
That's you?
Yeah. Like if I get trapped in a sizzler for a weekend, I'd be a goner.
Well, let's hope that doesn't happen.
I
that
don't
would
know,
be...
it'd be kind of a good way to go.
Yeah. We're back with Chris Pratt. In honor of Mother's Day, we're going to play a game. It's one of your mom's favorites, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this is Speak Out. She really does like this game a lot. So you're going to put this in your mouth? You
Yes.
know how to do that?
Yeah.
You're going to read
You guys
what's on
know
the
this game?
card. And I'm going to try to guess what you're saying. All right. Show the audience what he's going to try to say, and then all right.
Where did you place the parakeet? Where did you place the parakeet?
Where did I place the parakeet?
Oh! Not yet, Ellen DeGeneres. Ooh, horses love free donuts. Horses love free donuts. You know, horses love free donuts.
Something about free donuts.
Horses.
Bosses love free donuts.
Yeah, they do. I'm gonna hug you. It sounds really bad.
Wow.
That really did sound bad. Oh, it kind of hurts too.
That doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't sound good. I'm gonna vote you. Vote you.
You're gonna do something.
I'm gonna vote you. Vote. I vote. I love ladies vote. I vote. Lady vote. I'm gonna vote you. like a pistol.
You're gonna bump me.
Yeah! I'm gonna vote you.
Oh my God. Okay.
Hi, horses. Not sideways. The side horse is not sideways. That doesn't help to do the hands. Flat horses. Walk sideways.
Something walks sideways.
Flat horses.
Platypuses walk sideways.
Hey!
Oh my God. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is in theaters now. We'll be right back. Chris Pratt. Wow. Hello, you two.
Hello.
Hello. You know what I find interesting is the movie won't come out until June, but yet during the 12 days you have to be here. It's a weird time to come and talk about a movie in June.
Yeah.
During 12 days.
Never too soon. It actually comes out in June of 2027.
Wow.
Yeah.
So,
But we need to get people pumped up now.
wow.
Yeah. And we heard you were giving things.
Right,
So we just thought
exactly.
we should promote the movie here
Yes.
Yes.
with
Yeah.
you.
Yes.
While you're giving things. you know.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're like really generous.
Right.
And stuff. So.
Because this technically we're members of the audience by being here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just like enjoying it.
No, when you're on this side of the line, it's a yeah.
Oh.
No.
Well,
I guess it's greedy.
No.
I guess
See you
it's
later.
very greedy.
Yeah. You're out of here. Well, you had a good weekend. Your Seahawks won. Yes.
Yeah, any Seattle fans here?
Yeah.
Yes, I
No,
did have a good weekend.
They're just clapping for you because they like you. They don't care about football.
They don't care about football?
No,
Oh.
they did. They played very well.
They played very well, yeah.
Yes.
For those of you who aren't caught up with the NFL this year, the Seattle Seahawks beat the Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia Eagles, everyone thought they were the best team in the NFL, but they came to Seattle and they got beat. And I was the 12th man, meaning I could raise the 12th man flag. I was there at the stadium, and it's reported that the significant ass whooping completely because of me. I'm credited with the win.
Because of the
Because I raised the flag, because I got the crowd so pumped up
Yeah.
that they were being so loud that Carson Wentz, like, he had to call timeout a bunch of times. You couldn't even hear himself think it was so loud.
Yeah.
All because of me.
Wow. Congratulations, Chris.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's a big win for me.
Do you have a? Where are you from?
I'm from Connecticut in upstate New York.
Do you have a team?
No.
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 No, not at all. Like you don't watch football at all?
Nope.
No. So you don't care.
No. But I do. I'm so happy that my friend is happy
Yeah.
and that you guys are happy and
Yeah.
and other people are sad though as well. So that's where it gets really complicated.
Yeah,
for
I
me,
know.
Is that you know
There's
that
gonna
some
be a
people-
loser
Yeah, I
when
don't
there's
like
a winner.
that. Yeah.
No, but
Yeah.
you're a fan.
I am. I'm a huge fan.
Who's your team?
Saints and Packers.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the Saints and the Packers.
Yeah.
Yep. And they did very well this weekend.
Yeah, they did.
Yes.
They did. And there's a big game on Thursday. The Saints Falcons is a
I know
really
they have
big
to play
NFC
them
game.
twice.
Yeah.
I know.
That's going to be a big game.
I know. But Drew Brees, we got his jersey up there.
Yep.
You know, New Orleans. I got to support it's my hometown.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got
yeah.
it. I'm a Saints fan. I like the Saints.
Yeah, he's a good guy. And Aaron Rodgers, you know, Hundley is doing very well, but Aaron
Yeah.
got hurt.
Yeah.
You're bored. Okay.
That's like
I've never seen her eyes gloss over before.
Yeah.
The Bachelorette or something, right? Isn't
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers? That's how I know that name.
No, that.
Oh no, that's someone else.
No, that was his
Never mind.
brother.
That's his brother.
Yes, his brother.
Yes. Yeah. But
See,
you're
you
not-
are a football fan.
So is it enjoyable to do? It's always good when you're doing press to have someone to do an interview with instead of because people ask the same questions all the time, right?
Right.
Yeah, I mean it's really fun because Chris basically is the most entertaining person I've ever met, and so getting to like do interviews with him is awesome for that reason. But also, I mean, there's this sort of weird thing that happens, which is that as a woman, when you're doing interviews and you're doing an action film, you kind of steel yourself for all the really annoying questions like, what was your diet and what was your fitness routine and what did it take? And when I'm doing an interview with Chris, he just basically gets harassed about that stuff.
I was going to say, yeah, I hear those questions all the time.
Yeah, and like the fifth interview, the first time we were interviewing together, I was like, but at the beginning I was like, oh, this is really refreshing. And by like the fifth or sixth time, I was just like, his body is not a commodity. Like, he's a human being with thoughts and ideas and dreams and goals. Like, don't just talk about his abs. People.
Yeah.
Or you could just talk about his
Yeah.
Oh.
But
Yeah, but you know, it's worth it. You know?
oh my!
Yeah.
Oh goodness gracious!
Yeah. No, he works hard. You work hard for
To
that.
illustrate your point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I tend to think that, and like I understand it, I can understand it if that's how people could be annoyed by that, but I feel like at least a third of my job is just being a prop.
Yes.
Like, I'm a puppet, kind of. you know?
Right.
It's
Yeah.
like
A very
they-
good-looking puppet.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you.
smart puppet.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I get to say stuff that other people come up with.
Right.
And stand in an area that someone's already lit, and it's great.
Yeah.
It's easy. And if that gets me really fun fishing trips, like a cool car, I'll do it. You know?
That's a really good way to look at it. It really is. You have kids the same age. How old is Jack now?
He's 5.
5. And
Beatrice is 5, almost 6.
and do they get along? Do they like hang out on set?
They are, yes.
Look at
Jack's in
Jack.
love because the other day I like to ask Jack questions after school. I don't know how I found this was online or something like that. I would say I read it somewhere, but you would know that's not true. But it said like, you know, we ask our kids, hey, how was school? And they always say, it was fine. So what you do is you have to try to find more interesting questions to ask them. And one of the list of questions on there was, if you could eat lunch with any of your friends right now, who would it be? And I asked him the other day, if you could have pizza with any one of your friends, who would it be? He was like, Beatrice. He picked Beatrice. I had to text her and tell her.
Yeah.
That's so
They
sweet.
really have an incredible friendship. It's awesome. And like getting,
It
I mean,
is.
for me, with my childhood, getting to be raised kind of on sets
Yeah.
and with all the kids who were kids of people working on the movies, it's fulfilling sort of like the dream of my own childhood in a way, knowing that they're getting to experience this and they'll be friends for their whole life. you know?
Yeah, they will. And that's really adorable that they can have that story to say that we met on this movie.
Yeah.
You know, with my parents being in like, I mean, first of all, to have parents that are actors is probably fun and cool for them. But to be in a dinosaur movie, that's got to be really fun for them.
Oh, completely. Yeah, he could. I don't know how Beatrice feels, but I know Jack. He doesn't really care that I'm an actor. But when I brought him on set and he was able to climb on top of an animatronic T-Rex, it was like, okay, Dad. I'll give in. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
Yeah, she sleeps with little toy versions of the Indominus Rex, like hard toy versions of the Indominus Rex from Jurassic World. Like it's dangerous,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But she sleeps with them, so
Right.
she's a fan.
Well, you don't have to let her. You know, if that's,
Such a good point.
if it is pointy for the eye or something like that, I'm not a parent, but whatever.
Right.
Right. All right. We're back with Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard, and so it is called Fallen Kingdom.
Yes.
Yes.
What can you tell us about this movie that we will remember in June?
We hope. We hope. Very little. Very little. But we can say that there is an extinction level event happening on the island, which is jeopardizing all the lives of all the dinosaurs on that island. And our movie begins.
Would you like to add anything? Would you like to add anything to that?
There's a dinosaur. Flips out, starts killing some people.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds dangerous.
Look, it's really great. It's J.A. Bayona is the director. He directed that film called The Impossible. Do you know that?
And Monster Calls.
And Monster Calls. He's a
Yeah.
really amazing Spanish director. He knows how to build in like real suspense and danger into movies, and it's fun. We had so much fun making it. And
There's more dinosaurs than ever before.
more dinosaurs than ever before.
Lots of dinosaurs.
Things you've never seen before, and it's very explosive.
More dinosaurs, yet they're on the verge of extinction.
Yes.
Yes. So it's dramatic.
I see.
Yeah.
It's dramatic, you know?
Because it doesn't seem like those two go together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't say it.
More dinosaurs on the verge of extinction.
It's a possible that all of them will be.
There's a possibility.
Yeah. All right.
This
Possibility.
extinction
Yeah.
level catastrophic event
Well,
happening on the island.
Gee, I hope it doesn't happen.
Yeah, hey.
All right.
Me too.
And now, do you get to wear comfortable shoes? Because that was a big
Yes.
thing. People were saying you were running all the time in heels.
Yeah. No, I got to wear more comfortable shoes, and I cannot tell you how easy this movie was for me because of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was legitimately shocking.
And then they put my character in the heels,
Yeah. Wow.
and I loved it.
Okay, so you just gave away something that probably you
Ooh.
shouldn't have. All right. All right, we are back with Chris and Bryce, and we're going to play Heads Up. And since there are two of you, we're going to do Sidekick. You cannot talk. You have to act out clues, and as a team. And then I'm going to guess. If I guess at least 5, everyone is going to get a big prize from you. All right, act it out.
Okay.
You're drinking tea, you're having coffee together, you're discussing, and your tea party. Would you like some tea? You're a waiter. You're the waiter, and boy, this is a big, huge production. You're a bartender. We can help. You're ballet people. You're ballet, ballerina, ice skaters. You're a tattoo artist. You're in labor. You're gonna give birth. Oh. You're at the prom. You're getting arrested. You're in handcuffs. You're a mannequin. Let's bring out the surprise.
You guys are well?
That thing is so cool. What's happening?
I believe there's something in here.
Oh.
Oh, there's not. Oh, here's what this is. I think can I tell them?
Oh, he's very angry.
Yes.
Each one of you is getting a ticket to come to the premiere. Such a nice crowd always.
Yes, they are nice.
I was looking at the orchids back there. I was like, those are beautiful.
Yeah?
Yeah, so I'm taking them home with me.
You can have anything you want.
Really?
Yeah. I love when you're here. You can have anything you want.
That's so nice.
You name it.
I love being here.
Yeah, I love having you here.
Yeah.
What did you think of Mark? And did you know Pie Hole?
Oh, I knew pie hole. Yeah, because I constantly heard that growing up. Shut your pie hole.
Yeah.
That was my favorite, my dad's favorite expression
Yeah.
around me. Yeah, but I knew what it was. But I love the show, by the way. Game of Games is so good.
It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, I just watched it on the airplane because it plays on American Airlines.
Uh-huh.
And I watched episodes on the airplane.
Oh, that's funny because someone else said they saw it on a plane, and I didn't know why people are watching it on a plane. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's on the airplane.
Do you think you would be on it? Because there's a couple of celebrities who have said to me, I want to do it, and I'm thinking of doing a celebrity edition.
You do the celebrity edition, but I'll just do what you do on the show.
Oh, no.
I want to push the buttons and slam them around. You look like you're having so much fun.
It is.
It's gotta be. That's what I want to do.
It's so
I want
fun.
to be like, hey, what's up?
So,
I would love that. I'll do it if I can do that part.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah. I'll have you on next to me so you can do that.
Perfect. As
Yeah.
long as I can just push some of the buttons.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll have the other braver people on to do the other stuff.
Great. That sounds
You don't
good.
care. All right. Well, first of all, I just want to say congratulations. I'm glad you're happy on the engagement. I'm
Thank
very
you.
happy for you.
Thank you.
And I mean, what a year you're having. I mean, you are having an incredible. These are the movies just this last year: Avengers: Infinity War, Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, the Lego Movie 2, and then they have the Avengers Endgame coming out.
Yes.
In 1 year, you
One
shot
year.
all that.
Well, after Avengers, probably 4 #1 movies. That's really great in 1 calendar year.
Yeah.
I'm so humbled and blessed. I feel like.
When are you home?
Now, you know, this past year of releasing films, you're actually home a lot more than making them.
Yeah.
So this past year, I've been home a lot.
Oh, good.
But up until making those films, I was on the road for 84 years.
No.
Yeah. Just under
That doesn't
84 years.
sound right.
No, I did
somehow.
the math.
You
Yeah.
deserve a break.
Thank you.
Yeah, but you're so good in everything.
Oh.
I have to say, and I don't want to bring this up I just complimented you, and now I feel like, but we have to address it. To lose to Chris Hemsworth as he won for Sexiest Man and
Right.
Sexiest Chris, and
Sexiest Chris.
yeah, and you didn't. You didn't.
It was.
That must have been hard to take.
It was just an honor to be nominated.
Oh,
You know.
yeah. You were nominated with every Chris there is.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, with every what?
Every Chris there is, so
That's
it's
right.
not really an honor.
I got nominated when my mom named me Chris.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and I was honored by that. Look, I gotta be honest with you, he has my vote too. I mean, look at him.
Yeah.
The man is gorgeous.
Yeah, he is gorgeous.
And Idris the sexiest man on
He's
the
the
cover?
sexiest man.
Yeah.
But Chris is the sexiest Chris. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do aside, I don't have, that's sexy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
You
that's
have
sexy.
that. We've seen that on you. We know that.
No, mine has a lot more airbrushed than that.
Yeah.
Look at him. Look, I'm in that picture right there. I'm like, yeah, I know. Oh, that's a
Yeah.
That look on my, you know what that look on my face is?
Hunger?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
exactly what that
I
was.
mean, seriously. You don't. I want to eat so badly.
A succulent, sweet cucumber, please.
Really, because the only way you can look like that is just starving yourself.
Yeah, no.
I don't
do it.
understand.
Don't do it.
No. Are you going to do it again for another movie?
I suppose I'll probably have
I saw you as a little boy in the meeting this morning. There's a picture of you. Did your brother post this or?
to. Yeah.
Look how why were you so happy? Do you remember that picture?
I don't remember that picture, but I do remember those boots. That's one of my earliest memories is those boots with the red laces. And this, I was told by my mom, was moments or like before I got my very first haircut. So that was like my baby hair that had never been cut at that point.
Well, someone cut the bangs at some point because.
No, yeah, my mom might have.
Yeah.
My mom might have done that, but
Yeah, well-
like I went and got a haircut. And she said when I came back I looked like a little boy. But that picture is actually in my yearbook from high school because as a kid growing up I used to look at that and be like, that is such a cute photo, humbly. And then my brother trolled me when he posted on Instagram another photo.
You do really look like it too. You look.
I saw that. I was like,
Yeah.
oh man.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Outfit and everything.
Yeah, everything about it. Very
Yeah.
creepy. All right, we're going to take a break. More with Chris after this.
Yeah.
So it just opened this weekend. It's already a big hit, as
Yes.
every movie you're in is a huge hit.
Oh,
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks.
So you're doing not one, but two voices. So every sequel, you'll have, next one will be 3 voices
Right.
and then 4 voices. Then
Yeah,
you'll do
if
all
I keep renegotiating, I'm sure that's what they're gonna do.
Right. So it's weird. I know this probably happens to you too, where someone says to their kid, "That's Emmett." People bring their kids to me and go, "That's Dory," and they're
Right.
so confused because I'm a person, not a fish,
Yes.
and they don't understand.
They don't until you do the voice for 'em, and like someone will come up and say, "It's Emmett from the Lego Movie," and they're like, "What?" And I'll go, "Good morning, Thomas," and they're like,
Yeah. Yeah.
"What kind of black magic is this?" Yeah, they kind of freaks kids out.
I know
sometimes. It's awesome.
Even if I do the voice or start singing the whale song or whatever, they still look at me like, "Why is she doing a fish noise?" Like, it's so confusing when people do that. I was like, "Don't do that to them."
You're right. You're right. That's probably the best policy. Is just your kids aren't gonna.
They don't
They're
know.
not gonna put it together just yet.
Right. How old is Jack now?
He's 6.5.
6.5, and he must. I mean, you've got like rides in every theme park, and he must be like so excited that you're like in the Lego movie.
Oh,
and
there he is. Look at him. Aw. Yeah, he's pretty excited. We do get to go and get some free passes at the theme parks, which is a lot different than how it was when I grew up. Because, well, actually, I never went to a theme park. I couldn't afford to go to any of them. So the fact that I can go now and show him that, it's pretty cool. We get to cut to the front and. In fact, we have a ride, Lego has one at Legoland and there's one at Universal for Jurassic and Disneyland has one. So
Right.
We were at Disneyland recently and we did the Guardians of the Galaxy ride, which if you haven't had a chance to do it, it's really cool, but it'll really mess you up. Like it's, at least for me, I used to love roller coasters. I'm not into that anymore. And it really makes you dizzy and disorients you, lifts you up and drops you down and does all this stuff. And I did the ride, and I was with Jack, and he did not like. He was like, "Dad, get me off this ride!" And yeah, there it is. And the Mission Breakout, Guardians of the Galaxy. And I stepped out of the ride, and people are like, kind of big smile plastered on their face, but totally disoriented. And this guy looked at me, and was like, "No, I think I'm just going dizzy." That's pretty funny.
I thought I saw Chris Pratt. It was so
that
weird.
ride is it still going?
Yeah. We're back with Chris Pratt, and you used to be a door-to-door salesman.
Yes, I did.
What did you sell?
I sold promotional coupons for businesses in the service industry. Oil changes, trips to a day spa, salon. It's pretty cool.
How'd that go?
It went really well. I was National Salesman of the Year. I won a free trip to Jamaica.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, you're a good salesman, obviously, so we thought we would play a game. It's called Pitch Please.
Pitch please.
All righty then.
Okay.
So the first thing I want to know is you're going to sell it like it's a product on QVC.
Oh, great.
So whatever, this is how, you don't know what it is, but you want to sell this thing.
Of course I know
All right.
what it is, and I'm thrilled to be here talking about it.
Why should everyone have them?
First of all, you work hard. You should treat yourself, okay?
Yeah.
It's okay to spend a little bit of money to get yourself something that's just really gonna make you complete.
Yeah. How often should they use them?
Honestly, I wouldn't use it any more than 20 times a day, but you can use it on a daily.
And they do make you feel good?
Oh, they make you feel great.
Yeah.
I've got 3 at home. I use them all the time. I use it with my friends, my family. I bring grandma over. She's got one.
Wow.
They're great stocking stuffers. If you act fast, because we're only giving around 20 of these, you can get all 20 at a discounted rate.
Wow. You say you have 3 at home.
I have 3 of these at home.
Wow. How much would someone pay for something like these?
Oh, I'll tell you how much they have gone for. They've gone for upwards of $15,000, $16,000. If you act fast, you get yours for $19.95 plus shipping and handling.
Okay. You think on a cold day or a hot day, what is best?
There's no temperature of day that
No.
isn't appropriate for this. And if you act fast, you'll get one for a cold day and an extra one for the hot days.
I heard you work out with them. Why do you work out with them?
You don't get a body like this without having one of these.
Would you experience chafing at all?
Oh, no. No, there's no chafing. You know, there's a lot of compliment. If you read the instruction manual that it comes with,
I see.
and the accompanying lubricants, you'll have no chafing whatsoever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, let's just say the 3 you have at home.
Yes.
All right. When you're using them and you look in the mirror, show me the face that when you see yourself in the mirror. Yeah.
You and you.
Yeah. So you said your grandmother, it's all ages, really.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
all ages, all shapes and sizes.
Okay. How old were you when you first got your first one?
Well, I was unfortunate. I had to wait till I was 15.
You've never had one fall off.
Oh no. I have one on right now.
You have one right now. So have you ever been pulled over and has anybody ever, I mean, you have one now, but,
Right.
you know, have you ever been pulled over with them?
With them on? Mm-hmm. Oh yes.
Uh-huh.
I got pulled over by a police officer because he had seen that I was using mine. And I thought, uh-oh, here we go, another ticket. He said, sir, where'd you get that? And I said, I'll tell you where. I bought it on TheEllenShow. And if you act fast, you can get up to your free 20 today.
Uh-huh.
Everybody's doing it.
Yeah. Everybody is. All right, would you like to see what you've been
I don't
selling?
know. Okay, I'm gonna look.
You have 3 of them.
Yeah.
They don't have to just go here and here.
Huh? Oh yeah.
No, they can go anywhere.
They can go anywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere you have a nipple.
Yep, anywhere.
Hi.
Hey, Chris.
Hello,
I
Ellen.
haven't seen you in a long time.
It has. It feels like it's been too long.
I know, you look good.
Oh, thank
Are
you.
you happy?
I'm very happy.
I haven't seen you since you got married. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's
Aw, thanks, guys.
still married, still hanging in there?
No, unfortunately,
Oh,
it's
no.
over. Yeah, no, yeah, still married, still hanging in, going strong.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah.
good. You posted a picture from your honeymoon, I believe this is, and I want to talk about it because it looks extremely painful.
Ah, yes.
Now,
You'll notice the butt. That's the color I typically am.
yes.
I don't know what I was thinking. You know, I think it's this. Over the last 5 years, I've been doing all of these movies, and in those movies, I look so tan. But I forget that it's sprayed on. And I thought, I'm gonna get myself a little color, and I laid out, and that took no more than 9 minutes.
No,
I'm serious.
you're not. That's impossible.
Here's what I remember.
Were you on the sun?
That's where we vacationed, yeah. Well, we were in a tropical location, and I just remember Catherine saying, you have to put on sunscreen, and I said, no, I want to get a little base going, and then we'll throw some SPF on. Uh-huh. I laid out, and I was like, is someone cooking Norwegian bacon? It happened so fast. I forgot
Wow.
how translucent my skin
That
is.
must have put a damper on your honeymoon.
It did. It did.
How long did that hurt?
A long time. I still have a weird tan line from it.
Really?
Yeah, that's not gonna end well.
Wow. Well, then next time just take your pants off so it evens out.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
what I have to do. Yeah, no, it was shirts on swimming for the rest of the week, which
Yeah.
is so sexy on all of our everything shirt on.
honeymoon, yeah.
Everything shirt on.
The whole thing.
Every activity that
Any-
happens on a honeymoon, shirt on. So
Sexy. Well,
Yeah, really
you've got a
sexy.
long time together, so
That's true.
she has time to see you with your shirt off. And when did you just turned 40?
I did, yeah. I'm 40 now. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes. Yeah, I'm 40 now. I'm 40.
How does that feel?
You know, it feels good. I mean, growing up, I thought 40 was so old, and I realize now that it only seems old to people who were the age I was when I thought that.
Right, exactly, yeah.
But it feels fine. I mean, my body makes a lot more noises now.
Mm-hmm.
I have an ankle that just every third step's gonna crack. My knees pop. It's like I got a brass band living in my hips.
Wow.
My back can scat. Yeah.
Wow, that's
What-
impressive.
Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's
Did you
pretty
hear
cool.
that?
Yeah.
Don't do that.
They tell you not to do it.
No, you shouldn't
But
do
it's
it.
so hard not to do it.
No.
It's a new trick I have.
Don't do it. I want to talk about what Catherine got you for. What kind of gift was it? A birthday gift?
Yeah, this was a birthday gift. Yeah.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
see them when they were given to you. The
Okay.
age that they were given to you. What kind of pigs are they?
Those are called Cooney pigs. They're our pets, and they are called Tim and Faith. And they're obviously based on the beautiful love story of the two country artists, Tim
and-
McGraw and Faith Hill.
Right.
And if you look, you can kind of see that there's a palpable chemistry there, and
Right.
they're brother and sister, but that doesn't matter in the pig world. They can do that.
They can
It's
do
not
that?
illegal.
Okay, not with pigs.
No.
But now let's show the size. What are they now? They're huge, right?
Oh, they're massive. Yeah, they're huge. Yeah, they'll probably get upwards. They're probably 300 or 250 to 300 pounds now, but they'll double in size
Wow.
again in the
yeah,
next
because
couple
pigs
years.
just keep growing.
They get big.
That's unfortunate
Eat like
because they.
pigs.
Yeah, they do. But they don't sweat like pigs. Pigs don't sweat.
I heard that. Yeah, they
Yeah.
don't sweat. They like to, but they're so smart. They which makes them terrible pets for your yard because they will dig giant holes in your yard
And
to
roll
try
in
to
it.
create some mud holes for them
Because
to
it
lay
cools
in.
them off.
Yeah, it
Because they
cools them
can't
off.
sweat.
Isn't that
That's
something?
why they do it. But they're smart as can be.
They are.
I'm gonna get me some at some point.
Are you gonna get some?
I think so.
Let me get you some.
Okay.
I'll send you some pigs. You want coonies?
Let me get some land.
No.
I
They're
need
gonna
to-
live with you and Portia.
I want them to live with us.
Yeah.
But our dogs would. I think that they would.
Oh, yeah.
Chase them around.
Right,
But I
yeah.
do want to get pigs and goats and sheep. I want to get all of them.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Do it. It's so
Yeah.
nice.
Do you have more things than that? Don't you have other
Yeah,
things?
I've got sheep, I've got goats. In fact, it's lambing season right now, so we have 56 pregnant ewes. So we
man.
will have somewhere, each ewe will have on average 1.5. So like one
Oh.
has a single, one kicks out twins, and so they're being born right now. As we speak,
Oh.
we had 2 more born last night.
I love yous.
Yeah, they're so. I love ewes. I love ewes too.
I love yous. Let's talk about this trip to Iceland.
Yeah.
So you were working on a film, right?
Yes.
Tell the story, because this is crazy. What happened?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm working on this film. It's called The Tomorrow War. It'll come out on Christmas, and I executive produced on this film. And one of the ideas was to make this feel global. We would shoot on a glacier, and we went into Iceland. We shot on a glacier that has never before been shot on. It's unbelievable. It's really hard to shoot there, especially when you shoot there in winter and there's 4 hours of sunlight per day. But when we got up there, they had just uncovered, and this is crazy, a couple weeks before, a couple had been found in a fissure that they had fallen down. They'd been in there for over 80 years. And sadly, they didn't make it.
Oh.
But yeah, they were fully preserved in like their glacier hiking clothes from, whatever that would be, 1930 or 1940.
Wow.
They had like their supplies, their rations, a note. They were lovers, and they like fell down in a hole and just went missing, and just recently
And
were
now the
found.
family now has. That's crazy.
Isn't that wild?
Yes.
Thankfully, we
Yeah.
got out, and nobody fell in any holes
Yeah.
that we're reporting.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Tell everyone about this that everyone cries when they see it.
It's true. It's very moving. It'll make you laugh and it'll make you cry. It's Pixar, which they have just such a great track record of making amazing movies. And it's a story of two brothers who go on a quest through this fantasy world, and they're on a quest to bring back their father that they lost at a young age. And it's so moving. I get choked up every time I talk about this. Dan Scanlon, our director, he and his brother, they lost their father when they were very young. He doesn't remember ever meeting his dad. And there was a moment in his life where they found these audio tapes that may have had his dad's voice. And he'd never heard his dad's voice. He just saw pictures. And so they poured through these audio tapes, and they kept missing his dad. And towards the end, they said, they finally got his voice. And his dad simply said, "Hello, goodbye." And those are the two words he heard. And so that became the seed of this idea about these boys who were given an opportunity to cast a spell to bring their dad back for one day and end up screwing it up. And all they get from his feet up is basically a pair of pants. And they have to take this pair of pants on a quest. They have 24 hours to get another Phoenix gem so they can complete the quest and finally get to meet their dad. And so it's really moving. It deals with brotherhood and the loss of a family member. It feels very modern, and it's an awesome movie.
And it's Pixar. It can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong with Pixar.
That's going to be great.
Yeah.
And you're about to start shooting Jurassic World.
Yes.
I mean, that's... And this is the end?
This feels like it. I mean, I'm not allowed to say anything, but I'll tell you everything. It's got everybody. It feels kind of like...
the original cast, everybody's in it.
Yeah, it's got pretty much everybody in it. I don't know if maybe I just blew it, but I don't care. But I know that like all the cast from the original Jurassic Park is coming back. And
Wow.
so it's gonna feel very much like how Endgame brought everything together
When
in
do you
Marvel.
start that?
I leave tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I leave tomorrow, and I'll be shooting for a long time. The script is unbelievable. Colin Trevorrow, who directed Jurassic World and wrote and directed Jurassic World, is coming back to do this one. I don't know. I can't wait.
And when you say you're going to be shooting for long, how long will you shoot this movie?
I will shoot on and off until July.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
It's a big one. It's about probably close to 100 shoot days. It's a massive movie.
Yeah.
It's a big movie. We'll be all over the world. The story is really, really engaging, really cool, and
That's
amazing.
amazing.
It's gonna be big.
Can't wait.
Thank you.
We are back with Chris Pratt, and now it is time to play one of our favorite games, Burning Questions. All right, I will ask a question, you will answer honestly, and then you will hit that right after you answer the question for no apparent reason. It's just makes it more fun.
It's a button.
It seems weird to just answer and not do anything, so that it's fun to do that afterwards, right?
That is fun.
All right, what are 3 words that best describe you?
Very proud father.
Very good. Very good.
Wearing borrowed clothing. Not my watch, but
Wow.
like it.
Who was the last famous person you were excited to meet?
Garth Brooks.
Nice guy.
Amazing guy.
Do you think you would name a pig after Garth? If you got another pig?
Oh.
Seems like you like country stars to name them.
Absolutely. I'm gonna have Opryville. I'm gonna have all of Nashville of pigs.
You
That
should
would be
do
amazing.
it.
I would.
It's a good idea.
I like that.
If you had to change your name, what would you change it to?
Chris Pratt, but spelled with a Q. Chris with a Q. Or would it be Q-U-R-I-S? We'll figure. We have time to figure this out.
We have time. We have plenty of time. What do you do that makes your son laugh?
Voices. I do voices for him.
Yeah. For instance?
Oh, it's awesome because he'll figure this out one day, but I just rip off bad impressions of people and voice characters in his books that I read to him at night. So we're reading Narnia, and I'll be like, just doing really bad voices for him. But yeah, that's what I do. It makes him laugh.
Thanks for not explaining. What do you think about when you see this picture? There's hotness around it.
Spray tan.
What are 3 things that you say to your pet pigs?
Suey. Come get it. And I love you.
I feel sexy when...
When I get the spray tan. This episode brought to you by
Spray tan.
Spray Tan.
The thing that surprises me most about my spouse is...
Oh my gosh, her ability to just fill in my many deficits. That's it.
Aw.
Yeah, I've got a lot too, so it's like that's why it's so surprising.
Yeah. She just steps right in.
She steps in.
Yeah.
It's a really good fit.
What body part are you most proud of? Think about it.
My skull. It's very thick.
It's a good one. What's something that you do that annoys your wife?
I leave napkins folded all over the house. Like I'll use a napkin, and instead of taking the time and effort to go throw it away, I'll just fold it up and set it down as if, well, that's folded, so that belongs there. So you just a little trail of napkins.
Portia just forgets to, when I'm picking up like the placemat or the plate, I always can come back 10 minutes later and she's holding her napkin in her lap. She refuses to ever let go of the napkin.
Right.
Yeah, like I'll find her like maybe the day after holding her napkin. What do you sleep in at night?
Ellen underwear.
Yep, that's right. What did you think you would have done but you haven't done yet by this age?
Been in jail? There's time.
Yeah. I just need someone to play with me, and he's the star of the new Pixar movie, Onward. Please welcome Chris Pratt, everybody. Chris Pratt!
Oh, Ellen, how are you, dear?
Good to see you.
Stand right here on the yellow mat.
Stand right there, Chris. I know that you're a fan of Game of Games.
Yes.
How do you feel about this particular game, Danger Word?
I love this game.
I do too.
I love this game. I'm so excited to be here. I am going to do my very best. I apologize if you get blasted.
All right. Well, Tiffany is your teammate. Bethany is mine.
Let's go, Tiffany.
All right. The game works this way. We're going to show the audience 2 words, a winning word and a danger word. Chris and I will have to get our partner to say the winning word without saying the danger word, and we can only use 1-word clues, just like password. If you say the danger word, we will be forced to push this button, and if you guess the winning word, we'll fire the cannon at the losing team. All right. Who is going to go first? I will go first. All right. This is the winning word, and there is the danger word. All right. Bath.
Tub.
Suds.
Shower.
Suds.
Bubbles.
That's right. That was a good one. You do it. You caused
I
it.
don't know.
Oh, you caused
Are you
it.
okay with this?
Yes.
You count to 3, it'll be more comfortable.
1, 2.
I can't draw it out.
I was going to do that anyways.
I can't see anything.
You can't see anything? Just use your ears, Tiffany.
Yeah, okay.
You don't need to see anything. All right, it is your turn. Here's the winning word. There is the danger word. Chris, you go first.
Coochie coo.
That's 2 words.
I don't know how to spell it.
Is coochie coo 2 words?
No.
Judges?
No.
Well, I wasn't going to say just the first word. I already said.
What? There are no judges, so we're allowing it.
Pigs.
Grab.
Touch.
Giggles.
Laugh.
The winning word was tickle.
Yeah, I'm going to get you one. Ready? Here we go.
Oh no!
Is that both for injured lungs?
Probably. Toxic, I know that.
I don't even know what's happening.
Tip, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
You look amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. All right, be very careful. 1 more, and you are the losing team. So
Oh no.
both of y'all have to be very, very careful. I will go first. Here's the winning word, and here's the danger word. Stomach.
Belly.
Cold.
Hot.
Upset.
Sick.
I was hoping you would say it was the danger word. Flu is the. If I said fever, you would say sick. So well. It makes it.
Oh God.
The inner mouth.
That's so good.
Oh no. Always close your mouth.
Are you okay?
Okay. Are you okay? Sorry, I should have told you to close your mouth. All right. That's all right. We're still in good shape. They have one more.
Tiffany, we got this.
All right.
Yes,
There's a winning word and a danger word.
Gut.
Stomach. Oh, dang it!
Okay, I really, here it comes, okay? I'm sorry. People love this so much.
All right. Well, for playing, you're both getting a 65-inch TCL Roku TV.
Hey, that's great. Hey, give me TV. Hi. Oh, what a pleasure to be here. Hi, Ellen.
Thanks for being here. I like that you're here.
I love that I'm here too.
Yeah.
Any chance to see you, I'm happy.
Thanks. We run into each other occasionally. It's always nice seeing you.
It's true.
It
I'd
is.
like to do that less.
It is.
No, I know. We run into each other all the time. I feel like we've seen each other 5 or 6 times, even just weirdly through the whole COVID stuff.
I know. And I saw your wife recently, and she looks fantastic. And your baby is, how old is your baby now?
She's 9 months.
9 months. So you
Yeah.
had her during the pandemic, which is a tricky thing.
Can you imagine? Yeah, no, it is. It's really tricky. Catherine, my wife, got pregnant just before the pandemic struck, did the full pregnancy, and gave birth in a pandemic. And I'm telling you, man, that is not easy for any new moms who had to go through that and do that. It's tough to be able to, you can't bring anyone to any of these doctor's appointments. You go in to give birth to your baby, they're like, do you have your mask? It's it's hard,
Yeah.
It's made everything a lot harder, but especially, I think, childbirth and pregnancy, because obviously you're concerned about your own health, but now when you have a little infant around, it's just adds a whole new degree of stress. But man, she handled it so well. She never missed a beat. She's my hero.
Yeah, well, she's a fantastic woman.
She is a fantastic woman. I'm a lucky man.
And so I would assume you got her something really, really special for her first Mother's Day. You forgot?
No, I didn't. No, of course. I found her this really old photograph taken by Andy Warhol, who I found out is a photographer, that people like his stuff. It's expensive, and so that makes it nice, I guess. But he did photographs, and he had done a photograph of her mother some 20, 30, 40 years ago. I don't know when this photo was taken, but this beautiful photo that I found, and I was able to buy that photo and have it framed and give it to her for Mother's Day. So
Very
a picture
cool.
of her mother. Yeah.
That's very cool. And how did Jack do during the pandemic? Because that's hard for kids also.
It is. It's really hard for kids. He's done very well. He did, virtual schooling. Has been one of the kids that really, I think, handled it well. I think a lot of kids their anxieties are increased, and I'm sure he would prefer to be with his friends rather than at home. But he did a great job, and none of us ended up ever getting sick or anything, and we stuck to really strict protocols with the new baby at the house, and so he's been a trooper. We've had a lot of fun, though,
Has he seen any movies of yours?
Oh, yeah, he sees them all.
He sees all of them?
Yeah, he does, even the ones that he shouldn't see.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, he's a great critic. He's starting to become a bit of a movie buff. We watch movies all the time. That's like our thing that we do.
What's his favorite movie of
God.
yours?
Oh, well, yeah, because it wouldn't be the same. I think he likes probably the Lego Movie. I think that's
Sure.
like his favorite one.
Yeah.
And probably Jurassic World. I think dinosaurs. Kids love the dinosaurs.
And Guardians of the Galaxy, I heard Dave Bautista was here recently. And
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And what a great guy he is.
Isn't he the best?
Yeah, he's
I love you, Dave.
really lovely.
Big fan of the show. He's probably watching right now. Dave, I love you and I miss you. I can't wait to shoot Guardians of the Galaxy 3 with you soon.
Well, he says it's his last one.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. That's What do
That's
you
just
think?
like Jay-Z, though. You know, like everyone retires, but then they
Right.
come back.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. If he says that, I think I believe him. He's one of those kind of guys that if he says that he's going to do what he says he's going to do.
Well, isn't someone getting killed off in that? Didn't I hear that someone is getting killed off? So if that's the case.
I haven't. I don't know. I don't think that that's. I can't confirm or deny whether or not that's what he's alluding to. I can, however, say that Peter Quill's not going anywhere, and Guardians 20 is going to be me eating a steak without my dentures and using the help of a space raccoon to do so.
I look forward to seeing.
You cannot get rid of me, Disney.
I really look forward to it. So you just gave somebody a really good idea for a script.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah.
It's a race to the
Yeah.
finish.
And you did. You still have the farm in Washington, right?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the farm up in Washington.
Explain what's happening in this footage of a sheep. You're expressing a teat. What's happening?
Oh, yes. Well, you know, if it gets a little clogged up, you have to get rid of some of it or else it gets a little clogged. And this is right after lambing season. I think that was just before the pandemic had just started. That was like in February of last year, which is our lambing season. And yeah, you have to express the milk. I do that home now with Catherine. And I say, hey, Jack, get over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have fun with that.
God, it sounds like
She's gonna love that I
a
said
fun
that.
house. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Where was the baby sheep? Why can't the baby sheep express it?
The baby sheep do express it. And in fact, that's why we have to, oh, here's one of our baby goats. That's our little kid goat.
Come on.
Yeah, that's Opal and her daughter.
That's a wonderful place to live.
It's a great
Yeah.
place. Yeah, we've got a lot.
Oh, look at the pigs.
Yeah, that's Tim and Faith.
Yeah, Tim McGraw and Faith Hill. Do
Yeah.
they like that you named your pigs after Tim McGraw and Faith Hill? Do they like that?
I don't know. They haven't contacted me. I think if they were like, I hope they're not offended because
No.
obviously they're amazing and gorgeous people, and so there's
Yes.
an irony in naming pigs Tim
Right.
and Faith. If they were perhaps like a stunning race horses, and then they would reach out and say,
Right.
I-
All right.
I'm
We'll
okay
see.
with that.
They'll call in.
Tim,
Yeah.
Faith,
All right.
love to talk to you about
right.
how you feel about being named.
Pigs. So tell everybody about it.
Okay, so essentially, it's a complicated one. The film takes place both in 2021 and 2051. So in 2051, we're fighting against this brutal invading alien force. You know, they have to develop technology to draft soldiers from the past or from 2021 to move into the future to fight against this alien horde, and you know, the fate of mankind is at stake. And so essentially they draft these soldiers forward to fight in the future. And ultimately it's like science that ends up really kind of saving the day, despite the fact that they've drafted soldiers. And so it's an awesome movie. It's hard to put into like a single tagline because
Yeah.
it's complicated. There's a lot of things going on. But I am so proud of it. I am so proud of it. It was an awesome script.
Yeah. I think it's going to do very well.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
What do you think about, because you're fighting aliens in this movie, what do you think about all the alien sightings in the news now?
Right?
Yeah. I mean, do you believe in them?
Do I believe in them?
In aliens?
No, I don't believe in aliens.
No.
But I believe that they're, you know what, it's funny because there were UFOs forever, and I was like, look, if there are UFOs, people are going to start filming this stuff. And then all these videos come out. I was like, okay, now, those aren't UFOs. Those are UAPs, which is, the distinction is unidentified aerial phenomenon, right? So clearly something is happening that we can't quite wrap our heads around. I don't personally believe that it's like creatures from a distant planet.
You think like they're just drones just flying around in the air?
I think there's a high likelihood that our grasp of physics, like other sciences, is really just a collection of our observations of the physical laws around us, and maybe we don't have a full grasp on all of them. And this won't actually defy physics, it will rather redefine physics, and we'll learn that what we thought about gravity or what we thought about, you know, the time-space continuum, all the stuff that we have an idea about, I think we're just very, very wrong about all of it.
Interesting, interesting. Unfortunately, with the time-space continuum, we have to take a break.
Yeah.
Because there is...
Because everyone fell asleep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. So
You're like, well,
Yeah,
Chris, you used to be a great guest.
yeah, it's not. Yeah.
What happened to you?
What happened to him? He was.
You used to be fun and funny.
We're back with Chris Pratt, and you play a science teacher in the Tomorrow War.
Yep.
How did you do in science class?
I loved science. I did pretty well in science class. I studied at the University of Lake Stevens High School, ULSHS, and I did take an AP biology class, and I loved it. I was really fascinated by it. We had the most amazing science teacher named Mr. Ingram. I wonder what he's up to. I loved this guy. He was like our small town Indiana Jones. He like had knives all over, and he had a whip in his class, and he was just like really cool and like had like a leather trench coat.
Okay.
I think
maybe,
he was a teacher.
I was going to say, yeah, maybe he wasn't a teacher. Let's not look up Mr. Ingram now. But science is more important than ever, and you're involved in something. It's Amazon's Future Engineer Program,
Yes.
which I want you to tell everybody about.
Happy to. Okay, so I'm involved with this program. It's a program to essentially inspire kids from all over the world, especially in underserved communities, for careers in computer science and STEM, which is science, tech, engineering, and mathematics. So they give 100 college-bound seniors 4-year, $40,000 scholarships and paid internships. It's a big deal. And also are rewarding amazing teachers with a $25,000 Teacher of the Year award. Yes, also very cool, very cool. And it means a lot to me, and you know, obviously our teachers have a huge responsibility. I'm concerned with what we teach our kids and what they learn at school. I think science is cool, and it's important we support that in the narratives that we tell. And I hope kids will be excited about science when they watch the movie, The
Yes,
Tomorrow War.
they will be. Well, we have some of this year's scholarship recipients here today. Let's see them. Hi, guys. Hey, Kelly. Kelly, what are you? You're going to college. What do you want to do?
Hi, I'm going to Stanford University in the fall. I'm going to be double majoring in computer science and comparative studies in race and ethnicity. As for what I want to do, when the pandemic hit last year, I saw a lot of families in the community struggling to transition to the online platform. So I got together with some local Hispanic leaders, and we created Latinos Unidos por Educational Equity, which is just Latinos United for Educational Equity. And we helped with that transition along with advocating to the school board for resources to be implemented as well.
Wow, Kelly, that's fantastic. Hey, Alex, what does winning this scholarship mean for you and your family?
Here it is right here. It's absolutely incredible. My mom's a teacher and she loves it, but I've heard her talking about having to leave, and this scholarship allows her to stay in her teaching job and raise 2 engineering sons, and I'm gonna go rock it at university. It's gonna be amazing. I'm going to UF. Woo, go Gators.
Well, we're excited for all of you, and Chris has a surprise.
Yes, every one of the 2021 scholarship recipients, all 100 students, are getting your very own laptop. Thanks. Congrats, good luck. It's not this exact laptop, but this is a laptop, and I'm holding it up, as you can see. You can watch your favorite programs on your laptop, as well as do your schoolwork.